guys, we are back after a few days off away at my granddad's and on holiday in Devon. So we are back now, and I want to make today's video important about recording your life, your failures, your successes, recording your history and what it is you want to plan and go on to do. Because I'm doing this now, so I can not only record for my later self what it is that I accomplish, I can lay it out and say, I've come from this is my starting point. I took these steps and I recorded them. I spoke about them, I mentioned them, I made them clear to whoever was watching. So I made those steps known to the people that are watching so that they can take the similar steps and they know what to do if they are in my situation. So that's one reason. So you've got to record it so that you can help the other people around you, so you can be there as almost like a guiding light for those that are lost in the current situation that you may be in. So maybe in a couple of years' time, I could be really successful and someone looks up to me and they don't know where to start, but they find one of my old videos and they find the old me, the current me now, they find that and they resonate with me more. They realise he's in the exact same position I am. I could be just like him, or he's done it as well, so why can't I? And just having that feeling that you know that it's possible, you know that someone has already accomplished it, makes it so much easier. Makes it so much easier, because then you realise that it's not an impossible task, it's just a difficult one. So you see people like Eman Gadzi, you've got Tate, you've got tons and tons of people who have been documenting their life for years, for coming close on a decade maybe. They've been constantly making people aware of what it is they're doing to try and be successful. They've been honest with their viewers. They've been there and just telling people about the steps they're taking. They've been doing this for years, and look where they are now. Tate's a millionaire, if not a billionaire. Eman's just so young, and yet he's already so successful. These people that have been recording and documenting their life, they've been using it as a tool for not only themselves, but they've built their brand off of it. And then they've built themselves mentally from it. They've allowed themselves to build some sort of accountability from it by practicing what they preach. So they have to then keep themselves accountable for what they say on that channel, for what they say on that video. They then have to go and make sure they're doing it themselves. Otherwise, they're not fulfilling their own words. They're being dishonest to the viewer. And that's one main thing. If you can consistently do what you tell other people to do, if you can consistently take your own advice, then you're going to be in a better position. If I was speaking to myself as if I was another person, I'd be brutally honest. I'd give them the truth. I'd give them the complete, my opinion of what they should do in the next situation. And I do that to myself as often as I can to keep my clarity up, to keep my view clear of what it is that I need to do and where I am and what position I am, what I want to get to. I'm honest with myself and I talk to myself as if I am talking to a different person, as if I'm talking to a close friend that I want to succeed. And I treat myself as if I was that close friend and I want them to be successful, so I give them the best advice I can. And then over the next few days, I will go and implement that advice. I will go and take steps on that advice and do the best I can with the advice I've given myself. And then a few days later, I'll be like, okay, I've implemented this. What should I do next? And then I sit there half an hour, maybe brainstorming. Okay, what should I do next? What should I tell myself to do? What advice should I give myself? Now, I know this sounds a bit funky and all, just listening and recording yourself and talking to yourself almost. You don't have to sit there and actually talk to yourself, but make notes and almost plan things out in the mind that you are helping yourself, as if your conscious self is a very close friend that you want to see succeed. Now, I know that I'm going to succeed. I may not be there yet. I may not be there in a few months from now, but I will get there. Mark my words, I fucking guarantee it. 5 years' time, you will all know the name Alvis. I'm going to make it known. I'm going to make it common. I'm going to make it stand for something that you would not know. I will create something and I will do it. And I want to do it. I want it to be a challenge so that you can come and you can be in awe of what I've achieved. I want you to know that I want so many people to look at me and know that they are inferior because they did not put in the work when I did. I want them to feel so much hate for me because I am doing better than them and I came from the exact same situation. Imagine yourself, you come from the exact same background as I do, the exact same growing up childhood almost, and then I just go and do better than you. You have no excuse in that situation. You have no excuse. So obviously, you're either going to admire me and take my advice, or you're going to develop a hate for me. And I want you to develop that hate for me. I don't want you to progress because that means you're going to be my competition. So you have a choice. Either come up, compete with me as we both grow together, and then we may become friends, or stay down in the shitty slums, sat there working your shitty 9 to 5, stay there, and I will go and do what I want. I will go and achieve what I know I deserve. I will go achieve what I want to achieve. Let's see that happen.